Before the invasion, our life was prosperous, with a comfortable home and a flourishing garden tended by my grandfather. When the full-scale war struck, we found ourselves under occupation. I had to flee with the children, leaving my husband and grandfather behind. My grandfather suffered a stroke and became bedridden. We spent 3 months seeking help from charities before reaching out to the Helping to Leave chatbot. Volunteers were ready to pick him up within days. We finally reunited in Dnipro. Alone, during the occupation, he now jokes about his bride, my grandmother, as we all waited the birth of my child. This is one of the real stories of our beneficiaries, families and individuals, whom we evacuated from war zones or temporarily occupied territories. We have compiled these stories into a collection of NFT images that tells about resistance, pain, loss, and reunion. Meet Yulia. This 22-year-old girl became a beacon of hope for her family of 6 amidst the relentless explosions that shook their apartment in Mykolaiv. She found Helping to Leave's help chat and filled out a form for her mother, younger sister, aunt, and 2 sons, and herself. They were forced to hide during heavy shelling, and Yulia had to search for Wi-Fi to connect with volunteers. Yulia convinced her father to leave for Poland and then Germany, where their relatives resided. The family embarked on a harrowing journey to escape the war-torn city, yet with the support and information provided by Helping to Leave volunteers, Yulia found support and guidance, making the trip a bit more bearable. Reaching Poland, meeting a friend, and finding shelter gave the family a spark of hope. After contacting relatives in Germany, Yulia and her family took several more trains and finally safely arrived in Depicted. I was very happy to find Helping to Leave and safely leave an occupied city, said Lada. Back then, she was a 20-year-old cadet and a future investigator from Balaklia. The most frightening thing was going through the occupiers' posts because I never knew what could happen next. Thanks to the volunteers, the evacuation process went smoothly and everything was done for our comfort. My treasure is my little sister, who was only 10 years old at the time. I felt a huge responsibility for the child, who had not yet experienced life, but had already witnessed the manifestation of evil in men. I couldn't show my fear or uncertainty because I was there to protect my sister. Behind each of the 22 images in our NFT collection is a story of real people whom we helped. You can also help us with the evacuation. Follow the link in the description of this video and buy one of the NFTs. Or become our patron to help us regularly. Even $10 a month matters.